It's my theory, MindVerse Theory. Nothing in this whole universe is real. Everything is actually fake. Nothing is real. And that's basically my theory is. The mind that I used in my theory and that I will be using in my theory from now on, that mind will be far different from the one that we used and that we call as brain. Mind is actually far different from the brain. It's not brain, it's basically the energy. It's basically the energy that runs the brain. It is only the mind that makes everything living. The first ever point in my theory is that nothing is real, as I said already. Everything is basically fake. Nothing is real. The only thing that is real is our mind. The verse basically means the outside world. So whatever we are perceiving from the outside world, from the verse, VERS, verse, it's only because of those five senses. Well, basically projection means actually non-living thing. Well, if we think carefully, our whole body is actually non-living. The thing that makes any body living is actually the mind itself. It's the mind that makes anything living. Because if I don't have mind, then I will not be able to live, right? Because it's the mind that makes anything living. And if there's mind, that's projection. That non-living thing would be considered as living thing. So about projection. So let's understand this projection term in a more detailed way. Well, how we are going to do that? Focus here. So basically projection term is itself classified as I said into two parts, that is fake and real. There are two types of projection: fake projection and real projection. So basically in a more basic way, in the most basic way, fake projection is what we are seeing right now, it's what we are smelling right now, it's what we are tasting right now, it's what we are hearing right now, and it's what we are feeling right now. Well, whatever we are, like the outside world, the verse is basically the fake projection. But here comes the question. Then if this is fake projection, if this is everything, this whole light, this my bed, this mirror is a fake projection, then what will be a real projection, or what could be a real projection? Well, if you want to know about real projection, you just have to do one thing. Just think, just imagine. See, if you ever tried imagining inside your mind, like, let me tell you one thing, you can see while you are imagining without need of an eye. You can even smell without need of a nose. You can even taste without even need of a tongue. You can even hear your voices inside the mind without even need of this ear, and you can even feel everything inside the mind without even need of this whole skin, this whole body. So that's basically is real projection. Well, if you want to know the best example of real projection is you just have to do one more thing, that is go and sleep. The thing that you see during the sleep, during what do we call it? During the sleep, that part or that thing that you see during the sleep is basically we termed as dream. So dream are actually real projection. Yeah, dream is actually nothing but the best example of real projection, because real projection is created by ourselves. Like if I'm dreaming of something, someone, that someone or that something is only created by me myself. And here's one more thing. Let me make myself clear, and you should be hearing this properly, and you should be understanding this properly. And this goes this way. To be able to create or observe a real projection, there has to be need of fake projection. That means you can't imagine anything that is unique, that is not existing in the real verse, in the verse. You can't do that. Well, I made a mistake. I said that it's not existing in the real verse. So basically, as you can see in the diagram, this basically there are two types of verses also. There is fake verse, in the verse that we are living right now. This whole thing, this me, myself, I'm living in the fake verse, fake reality, you can say. But the reality that is actually real for me is basically lies here, or maybe somewhere, but I would consider it here as for some moment. So basically my reality, my real verse exists in my mind. My mind is the real verse, right? See, it's a mind. Mind is projecting something into the fake verse, and due to the fake verse, that the imagination that we are doing is because of fake projection that you were seeing, that you were perceiving from the five senses. And after that, the imagination part began, and that imagination is known as real projection.